Part 7. Babel. Why did God react with fury when humanity built the Tower of Babel? What about this pursuit of knowledge, of contact with the divine, enraged him so that he shattered the world into different languages, different peoples? Was he hiding a secret that lay at heaven's gate? Was he just bored, like a child dropping a match into an anthill? Throughout all of human history, we have been taught that knowledge is a forbidden fruit. We must not dig too far, leave some questions unanswered, collapse Babel before it scrapes heaven's door. What secrets are we as humans simply never meant to know? It is now May. I believe I know everything there is to know about the month of May. It is the 5th month of the year, right after April and before June. It contains 31 days. It was named after the Greek goddess Maya. In most American university systems, it is the final month of the academic year. My father's birthday is May 16th. It lies in the middle of spring, a season which for all existence has been associated with life, rebirth, optimism, and light. And on May 1st, 1999, SpongeBob Squarepants debuted on television. And if one can know everything there is to know about the month of May, why is it that other things are apparently forbidden? Why was Eve forbidden from eating the fruit of the forbidden tree? Why must Babel fall? I suspect there are many Babels throughout history, which have been constructed, or at least attempted, concerning all kinds of subjects. It's incredible the depth of knowledge some have over such insignificant things. I once met a girl who could name every contestant in the history of the show Big Brother, and which episode they were eliminated in. My grandfather could tell you the winner of Best Picture for every year of the Academy's existence, right up until he died. I do not know if these two had to pay some sort of price for mastery of their own Towers of Babel. I do not know if I will have to as well. I'm just going to keep going. The encouraging thing about my Babel is that most frames of SpongeBob Squarepants are rather dull. The early episodes especially had a more muted color palette and simple backgrounds. There could be a few flowers in the sky above and swirling, shifting sands in the background, but most of what there is to know about the world is placed directly in front and center of the shot. The show does not seem intent on keeping its secrets very close to the chest. It's daring me to unlock them, to pull that secret string. So, I keep going. Yet there are more moments in the show which remain undeciphered, like an ancient language long since extinct. No matter how long I look at it, I do not understand the moment in Secret Box where milk tips over in Patrick's mind. I still do not understand what SpongeBob meant by licking doorknobs being illegal on other planets. I tuck these moments away. Babel will not be complete until their meanings are known, but I will not let them slow me down. There is still so much more to go. You'll often see programs on TV concerning ancient wonders, some mythical, some real, where the host will inevitably ask the audience how these things could have been built. The kooky ones may offer up aliens as an answer. The more academic shows may go into ancient technology and construction techniques which they may have used. Even as a child, I had the same reaction to every one of these shows. Frankly, I never really cared about the how. I cared about the why. Why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we build enormous golden shrines to beings that, if they exist at all, would regard them as no more than blips on the Earth's surface? Why do we build enormous tombs to lie in after we die? What drove the ancient Egyptians to make pyramids face magnetic north? To mummify their dead? To war in Kadesh? I keep going. Season 2 slips into the 3rd. The palette lightens. The style gets more professional. Some of the charm is removed for the sake of more fluid animation. Meanwhile, in Egypt, a pharaoh's brain is removed for the sake of a better afterlife. Meanwhile, in Thailand, an enormous golden statue is built to honor a man who died 2,500 years ago. It stands 9 feet shorter than our Babel. Meanwhile, in 2002, Steven Hillenburg announces that SpongeBob Squarepants will go on hiatus as he works on the movie, which he intends to be the show's finale. The animation suffers further. It looks crisper and brighter than the early drawings, but the charm is gone entirely. The animators are ready to be done. They're phoning it in at this point. The last episode of Season 3, Pranks a Lot, involves SpongeBob and Patrick using invisible spray for most of the episode. It's as if the animators were ashamed of looking at their own creation, as if they wanted a plot that would give them the least amount of work possible. Certainly gives me less work.